Hello and welcome back to another super awesome Minecraft videos, Basketfoot9. And as I'm sure you can see, there's been quite a change. So when I first put that birch up there last episode, I thought it was way too much of a contrast. But when I add those dark oak plank blocks right there, I think it looks really good. It doesn't make it too much of a contrast with that little border. I think it looks fantastic. So this is as of right now, this is the final solution, or the final layout. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. Um, Between episodes, let me fly out over here so we can see. Out of the backside here, I extended this, well, actually, let me just hop down on the deck here so I can show you. Before, the wall went right all the way through here, and it looked really strange, like kind of from a distance. I didn't really like the way it looked, how this roof kind of extended way out. So what I did, I just added the wall here to match that wall right there, extended it out, and then I went ahead and built the deck. In this episode, oh, and one more thing, I did the birch under part here, right here, and then I also did it over on this side over here. I did the exact same thing on this side, and I think it looks fantastic. But in this episode, this one is going to take a very long time. Holy creepers on a freaking savanna landscape. That's a lot. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, I'll fly actually, just to save the environment. I'm going to, let's go land over here on top of this roof. I heard the night terror. I remember what they're called. I don't know. Nightcrawler or something. Oh, he's flying so fast. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Sniper! That's a shame. Anyways, I plan on terraforming this whole section here under the house. Darn. So it goes out almost to the edge of the deck. Maybe you'll like go out to the middle here, but the corners will be exposed so I can build like a nice little... you are being very annoying. So I can build kind of like a little post thing going down. But just terraforming this whole... Gosh darn it. Terraforming this whole edge here. Like a whole under part because it looks really strange from this angle right here. So I believe I'm going to go ahead and do a quick jump cut. Get everything all laid out. Yeah. Sorry. Get the terraforming laid out, and then I'll start adding all the details. So I'll catch you in a moment. Alrighty, and we are back. As you see, we have our blank slate here. It doesn't look great, but that's just our starting point. We're gonna add a whole bunch of details with leaves and some vines, maybe build the dirt up front here so it kind of fades out a little bit. Add some more of these little hanging stalactites, but it wouldn't be that because it's a cave, but whatever they're called, the little hanging rocks, we'll add some of those. We'll do cobblestone slabs and blocks and stairs and all sorts of wonderful things. But I just wanted to show you my blank slate and let you know how important it is to, when you're starting out with kind of a landscaping natural element to your build, you got to make sure you start out with a blank slate, so you can build off of that. If you try to go through with the details at the same time as you're building it, you'll just run into a whole bunch of issues, and you'll just have to tear it down and restart and tear it down and restart. And while I say that's alright sometimes, when it comes to landscaping, it's just going to be a lot more efficient to start out with a blank slate like this and then add all the details later. So speaking of adding details, I'm going to go ahead and do another jump cut. I'll start adding details, and I'll see you when I'm done. Alrighty, and welcome back. And as you can see, I built the dirt up a little bit. I might actually add a little more dirt right in there. But I built up a little bit, adds a little bit of detail, might put some more there. I wrapped some stone around the edge of the house there. And really, whenever you're building, I mean, you just gotta add some stuff, go back to like I just did, see what you need, where you need to add more, and then add more. And just taking that far off look is definitely very important in your builds. To create that create the look that is just perfect. Exactly what you're looking for. So let's get this built up a little bit. I think that's looking pretty good. Let's come up here and add some more dirt up here. And then it'll be time to start. Thought I started a creeper. Then it'll be time to start doing the fine details like the cobblestone and andesite, stairs, and all sorts of things. Let's just kind of have this running down. We'll do that and that, a little bit of that. Just kind of throwing around randomly because Mother Nature has no rhyme or reason. I think that's, let's go ahead and run back a little bit here. I think that's looking a lot better. So let's just start throwing some blocks in places. Like, you know, throw them there and maybe not there. And I might end up like going through and making this top layer here stone. I'm not really sure what exactly the whole plan is. Let's get, ooh, I'm almost completely out of dirt. Let's get some cobblestone. Yes, it is completely all hollow in here. Don't you worry about it. We'll fill this little hole in. Add a little more detail. Maybe do something like get a stair. And we'll go bang, bang. Put a stair like that. Has a little hole. Which looks very nice. Put some andesite. And basically, I'm gonna do that all around this terraforming. And see how that just already, this spot looks better. It looks a little weird that none of the rest of it's like that, but adding details like that throughout the whole cliff is going to create a much better look for us. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that around this whole cliff here, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And as you can see, I've added a lot of detail, some cobblestone hanging down from the kind of exposed hanging stalactite mite things I was talking about earlier. Added some holes and some like a rock there and a rock there. For now, added, you know, just holes within the cliff to give it more of a natural feel. Might do a little more work up there. And I'm also thinking about maybe potentially taking out this kind of mound of dirt sand and continuing the kind of cliff face here, but also might just leave it. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out later. But at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, add some more rocks down here so we can get ready for the fine details like vines and leaves and doing the shovel on the dirt thing. Where it makes it like the path block, I guess is what it's called. So let's go ahead and get our shovel out. Make a few more boulders, I guess we'll say. We'll start right here, do something like that. Throw some stuff around. Let's get rid of those rockets. Stair, stair, not that way. Stair, slab, and excuse me, water. And then with any rock, you got to go in the ground a little bit because no rock is going to be just above the surface. You know, you got to dig it out of the ground a little bit if you want to get it out. So you can throw like a stair right there and make this cobblestone. Throw a slab right there. You know, go around, do stuff like that. We can put another slab up here, and I think that looks incredible. Let's make this cobblestone right here. Look at that. We got a little rockets, you know, I don't know, falling off the cliff or something and just went to the ground and the dirt's eroded in around it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and continue adding a couple more boulders around, get the cliff primed and ready for vines and leaves and maybe some custom trees along the front here. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, and I started to get some of those boulders in. Got some, looks like that one like fell and broke off and kind of cascaded down the hill a little bit. I got some over there, and I think they look really good. But now it's time to add leaves and vines. Alrighty, folks. So I added the leaves, the vines kind of hanging down, and I was gonna add some trees, like maybe some custom trees here, but I also don't want that to like hide and take away from kind of the cliff I've got going here. So for now, I'm not doing trees, but that could change in the future, as with everything that I build, always subject to change. But yeah, I think this turned out really good. I think we got a lot done in one episode. Um, but I'm really happy with this. I like the cobblestone details, the indentions, and the like kind of hanging stalactite, mite, whatever things those are, like the bushes and everything. And I think it all turned out really nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. I really hope you enjoyed the today's video, and I hope you believe it deserved a like rating. If you would like to drop that down below and subscribe if you want to see how the rest of this vacation home turns out. And I hope you have a wonderful day.